The stars are right, and that means it's time for another episode of The Whisper in Darkness. I'm your host, the man from Lang. Thank you very much for joining me today. On today's episode, I have a very special guest. Mike, aka Wandering Took from the Boards, joins me. Say hello, Mike.
I got a bad feeling about this. I think I wandered a little bit too far this time.
That's right. So, Mike's been playing since the beginning, and we are going to give a new campaign a shot here. I'm playing an Agnes deck with her buddy Peter Sylvester and Painkillers, which is popular right now.
And I'm playing Daisy Walker, standard support deck, Clover.
And we decided to play House Always Wins First, and we'll see how it goes here. This is a new territory for me as well, so it's going to be, we'll see how it goes. I think we're ready to start.
All right.
So if you want to take the first, if you want to be the lead, do you want to be lead or do you want me to be lead?
Oh, I won't be doing much this turn. So I guess, sure, I might as well start. So, as I understand it, it's been a little while since I played this test. We are free to investigate unless that Clover Pit boss is on us.
That's right.
Okay. So I'm going to spend all of my money, first of all. First action, bring out the Old Book of Lore, trusty favorite. And I'm going to spend the next 2 on a laboratory assistant. Draw 2 cards. And then I'm going to use Daisy's ability to tap the Old Book of Lore for myself, so I can dig a little bit. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I want the Necronomicon just yet. Grab myself a research librarian. Which leaves me with 1... Yeah.
Yeah, you should
one
have
more
one
action
action left because of the tome.
So I guess I will just investigate straight up. That's a -2, which is still a pass, so I will grab 1 clue. And that is me.
All right. I think I'm going to drop down my Holy Rosary. And if we can get this other clue, it would be helpful. I don't have much that's going to help, but because the pit boss is going to move over and we're going to have to leave that.
Oh, that's right.
That clue there. So I will just do an investigate straight up and see how I do. There's a -2 and occultist. That's a -3. If you succeed, gain 3 resources. All right. And that will be me. So we have the pit boss is moving over to us. He is going to be chasing you. But I've got a shriveling, so I can take him out at some point. And it is, I believe it's upkeep.
Okay, control N. Card. Right. Oh, fascinating. Very fascinating. This seeking answers could be interesting.
Oh, with the one to investigate at a connecting location.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pit boss works if he's at your location, so I'm not sure that's going to work. So we've got some encounter cards to do here. So
I guess I would go first since
here, yeah.
Is that the way it works?
Yep. Of course.
Rats!
Of course the rats are going to come after you. Alright, let's see what... I hate that damn thing. Alright, so rats and a cursed luck.
Lovely. Okay.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right. Do you want to go first this time?
Sure. I'm probably gonna head over to the bar. How many, 4 clues per investigator, so we need 8. I don't have any allies I can pitch at the lounge, so that is not helpful. I'm gonna get
I potentially could.
I'm going to, I'll pay 3 for my shriveling here, and, I'm going to move over 1, 2 to the bar. Nothing there, and I don't think there's anything here either. Alright, that'll be me.
Oh boy, rats and Daisy. I hate losing a mind over matter for rats, but I'm thinking I might have to do that. Lest I be swinging at
I
this
probably
thing
should
all
have
game.
killed those rats for you.
Either way. I mean, you do multiple damage. I don't. Okay, so I will just pop these rats. And it is a cultist. Wow, so I succeed.
Alright, and you gain 3 resources.
That was very pleasant. Wow, wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I will move for my second action. And I will discard the research librarian from my hand to grab those 2 clues from the token pool.
Awesome.
And I guess I'll use the old book of lore.
Yeah, I haven't played any Seekers in quite a while. I was playing Rex pretty heavily, and but I haven't played Daisy since the core. I always forget she gets those handy book actions.
That's why I like Daisy more than Rex. Just tends to fit better with my playstyle. Like being able to do that. Now I didn't even realize this. I could choose you. Oh no, it has to be at your location. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So that is we just have to move the pit boss. And I think we're good to go. Just Control N.
Are we stuck? Oh, there we go.
Alright, to Rite of Seeking. So when the clues appear, I will be in a position to help gather some.
Excellent.
I need to pass a test though to get rid of this cursed luck.
If you have 1 or more clues, test. Oh, I see. Okay.
So just encounter cards.
Yep. You first.
Alright. Well, I've got a pair of rats to deal with. That might be my ticket to get rid of the cursed luck.
Good pull. Twist of Fate. Am I reading that right?
Yep.
If you have no clues, false lead. Nope, I've got the wrong text on this card. Do you mind reading that for me?
Reveal a random token from the Chaos Bag. If you reveal an Elder Sign symbol or a positive number, nothing happens. Any other number, take a damage. Special symbols, 2 horror.
That is a special symbol.
So that'll be 2 horror.
Which, for Daisy, not so bad.
No, that's...
I'll throw 1 horror on my ally, and then 1 on me.
Alright. Are you going to head back and grab that other clue?
That is my plan.
Okay. How am I going to deal with the rats? I hate to use a shriveling charge to... What am I? 2 combat? That's... Oh, yeah, that's a shame. I have that forbidden knowledge in my hand.
I could potentially...
No, I'm just gonna blast I'm just gonna blast the rats because I want to get rid of this cursed.
Oh, okay.
Cursed luck, and this will be probably a good way of doing that. So that'll spend a charge. So I am a 5/6 versus 1. Yeah, so that was easy. Bye-bye rats, bye-bye cursed luck. Second action, I do have 2 resources. I'm going to take a drink. So that will be gain 2 clues and draw 2 cards. Pull, draw into the flame, and there is the necklace. And I've got 1 left. Just going to put a marker on her here to remind me that I'm drunk. So we're at 5. You'll be 6.
You're supposed to be serving the drinks, not drinking them.
No, it's a night out for her. She gets to relax sometimes. I'll head up here to the card room. Although I'm not in a position. Well, I've got a whole bunch. I've got 2 emergency cash in my hand, so I can get plenty of resources next turn if I need them. That'll be me.
Alright. I'll spend my first action moving. Second action, just investigating straight up. -2, which is okay. I still pass. So, as I kind of want to lure the pit boss this way.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I think I'll stay here, and I will just spend 2 resources to bring out my Holy Rosary. And I might as well use the old Book of Lore, because I have it. No, I don't want the Necronomicon. But I will take a Ward of Protection. And that's me.
Alright. Pit boss moves to you. And control in. Unexpected courage. Alright. We got 1 more turn? Does it add a doom when you control in?
It does.
Okay, so we've got 1 more before we have to... Before we lose our aloof mobsters. I will, oh, we've got encounter cards here. I'm getting ahead of myself. I will, I get a twist of fate this time. Alright. -1, that'll be a damage.
And what's the hotkey for that?
Control E.
There we go. Hunt it down. So this is going to surge.
Yeah.
Albanian's Thug.
Yeah, that's not a bad place for him.
So he doesn't engage me, is that correct?
That's correct. He just hangs out.
Okay.
Okay, so if I need 2 resources to gamble. So I will pitch an emergency.
Well, we don't want. Were you going to gamble as many times as you could?
Well, with an emergency cache, that'll give me 2 times. So that'll be.
Okay. Because I believe we advance immediately.
Yes, we do.
You collect clues. So, do you mind if I go first so I can get the heck out of here? Because if you
it's actually on the agenda. It's not on the aloof text is on the agenda, so it doesn't. But if you want to go first and get out of there, you can do that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So even if we advance, it's not going to affect you.
Okay.
So I'll take the 3, and then we'll see how we do here.
1.
Whoops.
2.
So you've got 1 left.
I got 1 left. You know what? I'm going to give you usage of the old book of lore if you want it. I know you're at 7 cards. It's up to you.
Yeah, I could use it. I'll take a look at.
Okay.
If I can find Pete, that would be nice. Whoops, that's the wrong. Well, there were 2 Petes actually in my top 3 cards, so I should be looking at top X, not all. All right, yeah, I will take a Pete. That just goes to my hand, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
So I am gambling for my last action.
All right.
So I want an elder sign or an even number.
That's an even number.
That's an even number. What is that?
-2.
2 clues.
2 clues, yeah. We advance.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so we put the darkened hallway into play. Whoops, I put one of the darkened hallways in the. There we go. Shuffle those up. So we put the darkened hallway into play. If it's agenda 1, discard cards until we get a criminal. So there is a criminal. And that'll do that. And then we advance to skin game. We need 4 clues. And we need to spend them in the VIP area.
Oh, right. So I don't have any clues anymore.
And neither do I. All right. It's this guy 2. He is easy to take down. Do I get Pete down first? Pete, move, fight. Yeah, so I'll bring out Peter. Oh, I played my emergency cache, so that was my. Let me go back here. I did play the emergency cache as my first, so I am going to move.
Oh, I see.
I'll move here.
could have given you a free move.
No, it's fine. It's alright. I'm just going to take this guy out first, so that'll be my second action to move, and I'll engage him, and then I'll take him out. And these, when we advance to the darkened hall, we have to put the 3 set-aside backdoor locations into play. So let's put them here. Okay, and I need to fight this guy. I will use a shriveling token. So she is a 6 versus 2.
No.
Well, what does that do? +1 for each horror. Well, it hardly matters. He's dead. Alright. I believe that is my turn. Control N. Oh, we gotta move this guy. Move the pit boss over here. And then we're good to go. Drawn to the flame again, so I gotta pitch something.
I've got to delve too deep.
Ooh. I pitched a holy rosary since I don't need a second one.
Okay. Well, I've got an increased hand size, so I'll stick with my 9.
Alright, and you went first, so we've got to advance this. So we advance our agenda. Oops, we got to flip first. Makes sense. Shuffle encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh yeah, that's right. The agenda changes depending on what time of night.
Yeah. There we go. So we shuffled in, and we advanced to 2A since this is our first one. Alright, we got 3 turns to
Underground muscle.
Get things sorted out before all hell breaks loose. Alright, and just give that another shuffle and grab an encounter card.
Okay, do you mind reading that one?
That's the Twist of Fate again, so that's the reveal a symbol
token.
one. -2, so that's a damage.
Damage, eh? Okay.
Yeah, 1 damage. It has to be a positive number, or the Elder thing for nothing to happen.
Oof. Don't have a lot of that.
No. No. Alright, let's see. Okay, more thugs. Alright. It's a little annoying, considering I wanted to move in and get some of these clues, but we shall deal with him.
Wow, that darkened hallway has a 4 on it.
Yeah, but there's no clues there, so it's not a...
Ah, but I've got a seeking answers. That's why I was hoping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not going to help too much. If you want to head into one of those darkened halls, and then I'll deal with this guy.
Alright. I'll go to the bottom one.
It is the art gallery. After you fail a skill test there, lose 2 resources.
Oh, I think I'll be okay. Alright, so I will just investigate with my last, and I don't have a deduction in hand. Too bad. That's a pass. And you know what? I'll use the old Book of Lore just so I have the choice. I could grab another Delve Too Deep. Nope, I'm gonna grab it and I've got a plan just in case. Okay, I am done.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot this guy in the face. This guy's a little tougher. So I'm a 6 versus 4. Do I want him dead or just slightly dead? I'll pitch an unexpected courage to make it an 8-4. And I draw -1. So that is fine. He will go away. And I will go to the middle one. It is the VIP area. You cannot draw cards or gain resources during the upkeep phase. And there are 2 clues. That was number 2, so I would have to... I'm going to play one of my Draw into the Flames to draw an encounter card, then discover 2 clues. There is a hunted down. That will... So if there are no unengaged hunted down, there are one
surge.
or more. No, it won't surge because we've got the pit boss and this guy. They're going to both move.
Oh, I see.
They move 1 location towards us. But otherwise nothing happens. That's fine by me. Alright, I'll gain these 2 clues. Alright, we're 1 clue. We need 1 more clue. And then you can join me in the VIP area.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. So the pit boss is going to move here.
Oh, he's waiting for us, is he?
Yeah, he's waiting for us. How much health does he have? 4. Well, I could take him down. Might take a bit, but he can be taken down. Alright. And yeah, we just add, I guess we're ready for Control N.
Next turn.
I've got to delve too deep now, so if we want to drop them all on 1 turn.
We might. Okay, I'm gonna... I'll have to ditch something. Probably my librarian.
Oh no, I've got to. I'm at the. I am at the VIP area, so I don't gain. I don't gain anything.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Counter cards. Of course. Rats.
Rats in the art gallery.
I hate rats.
Ugh,
Drive me crazy.
what is it with the mobsters? Okay. I could really use a fire axe or my other copy of Shriveling, and I haven't seen either, so... Alright. So the pit boss is coming to you unless we deal with him somehow. I'm not sure how that's going to happen, though.
Well, I've got a plan. Literally.
Yeah. You
Let me
do
think about
plus
this.
2 damage with the 2
Yeah,
clues.
well, I only have one clue at the moment,
Yeah, so you need to grab a clue.
but it would still take me 2 shots to kill him.
Yeah, I'm just wondering
And I've
to...
got rats in front of me at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see here. I'm going to use an unexpected courage on rats. Just to straight up fight these guys. Okay, they are dead. Fraction 1. What does he do? He does 2 physical, hey? That
Yeah,
hurts.
that's pretty painful. He's got a 3. Man, drawing that mobster was a... Well, I could probably... I'd have to evade the mobster move, evade the pit boss. Could try that. The odds are not great, but...
You know what? Let me use my old book of lore. Maybe I can grab some icons. Or something. Well, there's another, I've got a plan, but I don't have the resources for it. But I do have a manual dexterity. Okay, so what am I sitting at here? I'm sitting at a 2. Okay, so I'm going to investigate straight up for my second action.
Okay. Ah.
That's an autofill. Okay, well, that's too bad, because I gotta do something about this pit boss before I do anything else. So I'm going to play a shortcut to get to him,
Mm-hmm.
gauge him. Let's see. And then in my last action, I'm going to try an evasion, but I'll pitch a manual dexterity. And where did I see it? Seeking answers.
Well, you could maybe... Yeah. What's that put you at?
That puts me at a 5.
5. Yeah. Yeah, because you could use that. This is where the seeking answers could come in handy to grab that clue at the art gallery, but you need it more, I think, here than there.
Yeah. And that darkened hall's a 4. That's, I don't know, it's kind of a rough call.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's see what I get. -2, so that's a pass.
Yeah.
Good, so I draw a card.
Not a damage. There we go.
Okay, not the greatest, but I'm still alive.
Yeah, alright. I am going to... If I evade the pit boss, move, shoot the Clover Club pit boss, I would get 2 damage on him, and then we'd have to worry about the next turn. I really don't want to waste my shriveling charge on this chump. I'd rather hit the pit boss with it.
Oh yeah.
But I'm only at a 3. It'd be a 3-2. Or... yeah, I could do that, but that would only give me 1 damage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to evade him here. I'm gonna pitch the artifact to give myself a +1, so at least it'll be a 4 versus 2. That's a skull, so that's fine. Alright, so he is evaded. And I will join you. And now, should I shoot him this turn, or do I play my forbidden knowledge so I can grab some... I can do some extra damage to him? I think I'm going to do that.
Oh yeah.
Get that out so we can ping him if necessary. And that'll be it for me.
Whew.
Well, if we can get the pit boss down, we've got some time before the nasties show up.
Yeah. Well, unless I draw my weakness, I should be able to help this turn. Shall we find out?
Yes, indeed.
Ooh.
There's a deduction for you. Oh, painkillers. Good. Not that I'm in dire need of it right now. Alright. We have encounter cards to deal with. Hopefully this goes well, because you went first, so...
Yep. We don't like that, do we?
No.
I'm gonna ward of protection that one.
Yeah, that's a... that would have been awful.
So that's a horror on my Holy Rosary.
Alright. Agnes is once per phase, isn't she?
What did you pull?
I haven't pulled anything yet. I'm just wondering whether I should ping this guy now. I will do that. I'm going to take a resource and...
Oh, I see.
And,
Fun with action windows.
yeah, I'm going to do some fun with action windows here to ping this guy. And... oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh. Alright, well,
Okay.
I think we've got...
Well, you may not need your shriveling. No, I'm gonna be one shy, aren't I? Shoot.
one shy of killing him?
Yeah.
Well, I can ping him. It's once per... her ability is per phase, so if I do it during the Mythos phase, I can get him one, I can do 1. So if you can do 2,
Oh, that's right. Okay.
we can take him down.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. Now, it also means I'm not doing much else.
Yeah, I don't think we're... I think we're kind of full up here with...
All of a sudden, I wish I did have my seeking answers. Well, okay. Let's do... okay. Then I will just spend my 3. Or I've got a plan. And I will... We do not need deduction anymore, do we?
Probably not. There's only the one clue at the art gallery, and the back alley is pretty... I think it's only a 1 shroud location, so...
Right. So that's a 6 to a 3. Ugh. 7 to 3. Oh well. I didn't want to pull a -4, not when I just spent all my resources on that. So I'm going to call that worth it. So that's 2 damage.
So you'll take 2. Okay.
So I will use my old book of lore.
Well, I think I have to ping him before you can do that. Because he's technically engaged with you at the moment.
That's right, he is. Okay.
So I will use the free trigger to...
don't you have to exhaust Forbidden Knowledge to do that?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, okay. So that is exhausted. So I should have done it last turn is what the...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So he is a 3. If I hit him straight up, it is a even. Don't like those odds.
Yeah, but the Chaos Bag is pretty, can be pretty kind. At least at this level. He doesn't have Retaliate, so...
That's true, and I can always spend no, I can't spend resources because I don't have any. Okay. I don't think I'm using my medical text, so I'm going to toss them to get +1 attack. And just attack him. 3 on 3.
Awesome. See, I told you.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah, the Chaos Bag is, you know, on the first one, it's you can get away with things that you couldn't otherwise get away with. I will throw him up into the victory display.
Okay, I use my old book of lore, so I've got 1 more move left.
Yeah, you...
So I'm going to move back here so I can grab that clue next turn.
Yeah. Alright, I will... I guess I will kill this guy yet again. I am a 6 versus 2. Those odds are fine. That's a -2. He can die. And I've got 2 actions left. I really need my weapon here.
Oh, I should use my book on you.
No, it's alright. I'll draw a couple here. There's another Pete, and there's a Forbidden Knowledge. Alright. That will do it for me. I need to get Pete down. If I get Pete down, then I'm evading for 4, so I can evade this we can evade this mobster here, if necessary.
Oh yeah.
So I think we'll.
That'd be great.
I think we can control N here. Nobody's moving. Oh, and I drew my other shriveling.
Okay, rules question.
Just in time.
What happens first?
You draw a card first.
So I get to keep my resource?
So you get to. You draw your card, you discard all your resources, then you get a resource. So.
Excellent.
So you get to keep it.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
I've still got a stubborn detective who's waiting to show up here at any moment. Okay. We've got to advance here. So now things get interesting. Alright, so we've got to spawn a random enemy from the
Crash, bang.
From the pile
Hideous
here.
abominations.
So we'll just put them all out on the table. And we'll do a random number 1 to 3. 3. We get him.
Servant of the Lurker.
Yeah. Spawn random enemy at the lounge. Okay, and shuffle the... So all that goes back in that deck. All that goes into the encounter deck. Do we reshuffle the and the encounter discard pile? All right, and these chumps get to go back into. Alrighty, well, this should be interesting. He shows up. We've got the striking fear. We move all investigators and unengaged enemies. La Bella Luna disappears. And that's all she wrote. 7 turns.
At the start of the enemy phase, discard each criminal and the same enemy as the abomination. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's very helpful. So next turn, this O'Banion's Thug will go, and now we can take down the Servant of the Lurker. That's certainly... I'm gonna have to get that other shriveling.
Can we?
Well, I've got 4 shriveling tokens. I'm not too worried. Between that and if I can ping him a little bit. He's only got a 2 agility, so he's pretty easy to... You can evade lock him pretty easily.
Okay. I'm gonna delve too deep as well.
We'll save that till we're about to resign.
Oh yeah.
I thought I had
If we were
one.
thinking of taking on that thing for victory point.
Yeah. Alright, we got encounter cards. You went first, so you're up.
Let's see.
That is annoying.
Is that cancel annoying?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ward of protection that.
Yeah, I don't have a... I need a turn to get my other shriveling down, and
I can take it.
and I've got enough resources to get Pete out too, so... Alright, let's see how I do here. Oh, I'm drunk. And that surges, so I lose an action, so I only have 2 actions. And I get a Rotting Remains. That is fine. I'm a 6 versus a 3. That's fine. No problem, I only get 2 actions this turn.
You've seen dead bodies before.
Yeah, they pile up at the bar from time to time. Alright, well, I can go first because I know what I'm going to do here.
Sounds good.
am just going to spend a bunch of resources. I'll spend 3 for the for Pete, and 3 for the shriveling, and I'm still good for slots. And that'll be me.
Okay. I will investigate. That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Second action, move to the room. Do we want to advance?
If we're going to advance, we both need to be in the VIP area.
Oh, VIP, that's right. Okay, so we're not going there this turn.
No.
Okay. Do you have what you need? Do you need to dig?
No, I think I'm good. I got my other shriveling, so that was the...
Then I will dig. And interesting. If we're thinking that dodging's in our future, I'm going to grab this manual dexterity. And then for my last action, I will play an emergency cash for the 3 resources. Now that I know that I'm not going to be paranoid again.
That's right. Alright, so this guy is just going to move. This mobster dies. And he will move there. Now, I'm wondering if... So he moves, so for our next turn, if we move into the VIP area, deal with that mobster, advance, then we've got to get Morgan, which really shouldn't be an issue. I think it's a willpower test or something like that.
Oh, excellent.
So
I've got 2 guts that have been sitting in my hand all game.
I'm not worried about grabbing him, and then we'll wait. If we wait for this servant to move down to the darkened hall, and then we can engage him there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
As long as we... I mean, the only problem is there's a bunch of enemies in this encounter deck, so... Anyway, we're good to do Control N, I think. Okay, I got my fire axe, so I am well armed.
Oh yeah, you do that thing. I found this really cool book. I'm gonna dig around
Oh
in
yeah,
further.
yeah, awesome. Okay. So we've got 1, and we need some encounter cards. You're up first. Or no, I went first, so. Frozen in Fear. So that is going to tax my actions, but that's not terrible, considering. And that's the Twist of Fate.
Okay. That is a skull.
That's 2 horror.
2 horror, oh. I see.
Well, you've got your laboratory assistant. Your hand size is down to 4.
Yeah, it is. Because the Necronomicon, I have to move that horror directly to Daisy, don't I?
If it's a direct...
It doesn't say
to
direct,
Daisy Walker. Yeah, move 1 horror from the Necronomicon to Daisy Walker.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the Necronomicon isn't a particularly terrible weakness. I mean, it converts your Elder Sign into a tentacle, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so we did the encounter card thing. Yes, we did. Alright, I will go first. I will move... What's this hunter? He's lowest agility, so he is going to come after you. So I will move. That will take 2 of my actions. And do I kill him or do I let him live? I think I'm just going to kill him and get him out of the way, just in case we draw another hunted down or something like that.
Sounds like a good idea.
I've got enough tokens now to take down this guy. So that will be a 6 versus 2. Oh, you knew that was going to happen.
Had to come out at some point.
Yeah. So he retaliates. So that's a 1. and I lose a resource because when he attacks me. Okay. That's kind of annoying, but I do get to check for my Frozen in Fear. So that's a 6 versus 3. Alright, well, forget everything I said earlier about how, how straightforward the rest of this game was going to be for us, because obviously
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was
Alright.
gonna start pulling stuff off the Necronomicon, but now I'm thinking I want to dig for something to help us out here.
Well, we want to advance this round for sure, so
Okay.
just make sure one of those actions is to you're at a 4 and you've got some guts. Yeah, if it is a willpower test, we'd be in good shape. Because then basically what we can do, if we don't fancy our chances against the servant, then we can just run for it.
Yeah. He'll move into the darkened hall, so we'll have to evade him, but that's something we can do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 to move. And I guess for my last action...
We can spend...
Is that an action?
No, it's just we automatically advance if we want. If we're both there, we can advance.
Okay. So let's do that.
Okay. I will... So we grab... So we find Dr. Morgan in the VIP room playing cards with unconscious bodies. We put him into play in the VIP area and advance to All In. And in All In, while Dr. Morgan is not controlled by a player, you can take the action to parlay test 3 to... Oh, we need to do it twice. Oh.
Okay.
So, yeah, I usually just play this solo, so I've only had to do it once. Alright, no big deal. We can... You've got one action left,
okay.
so you can put 1 on him.
Yeah, so let me just think here. For my actions, I moved. I did the old book of lore, but that should have been free.
Yeah.
So I have 2 actions left?
I thought you did something before.
I thought I did too. I'm trying to remember what that was.
I'll just look back here for a second. You drew a card. You did your book, and then you moved. So you've got 2 actions left.
Okay, so I guess I will use my guts and parlay, and that is a -2, which is totally fine. Draw a card. So I can use my second guts and do the same thing.
Okay.
-1. That's enough.
He's yours. And you get the mighty +1 fight now, so you're up to 3 fight.
Excellent.
You can take that servant of the lurker
rats
down by itself.
Okay, so he's got 2 clues on him. Oops, that's not a clue.
F2.
So he would actually kick out my laboratory system, which I'm okay with.
Yes, he will.
I could use that 4 body. Alright.
Servant moves. This guy attacks me for 1. Well, I do have my painkillers if I need to get those down at some point. Might be a bit late for that, but I'll just take the damage. And I lose a resource. Okay. And we're ready to control N. Now I've got my delve too deep.
And I've got my second one.
Oh, I see a big turn. Big turn coming up at the...
Oh, this is going to be bad.
It's okay, as long as we're both resigning. Alright, we've got encounter cards. I went first, so let's see. That's a twist of fate. That is... well... Okay. Well, do I want to pass this or fail it? I want to fail it, I kind of think. Oh, of course. Okay,
Good
well...
job. Twist of fate.
Yeah. So you're up.
Okay. It's curse luck.
Yeah.
I'm missing the text, but that's -1 to everything, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
And then if you succeed at a skill test by 1 or more, you can discard it.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's use my... Yeah, I really don't care about having an Economicon in play.
yeah, it doesn't do anything to you. I mean it does.
It will once I get the encyclopedias out, but nothing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will use my old book of lore. Let's see. Oh, I got no clues on me. Are you digging for anything?
No.
Oh, might as well give her a shot. Oh, hello. Mind over matter, and I've got a plan. Okay, so this plan here...
So I think what we're aiming for is I kill this guy. That's going to take me 2 actions, and then I can move in with the servant and ping him for 1, setting up for the kill next turn. But you would need to evade, you would need to lock him down this turn.
Okay, then I will move over there for my first action. And... how gutsy do I want to be? No, we'll just toss. Oh, I'm down by 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, might as well use my mind over matter. So that's a 5 to a 2. You know what? I'm going to go manual dexterity because I want the draw. Excellent.
All right.
So I lose my cursed luck. And then for my last action, I will move up. You don't need me there anymore, do you? You might.
I might. I'm just worried if we draw more monsters.
Okay, then I'm going to draw a card. And end it here.
Alright, I am going to try to shoot this guy. So that's a 6 versus 2. See if we can do better than the last time. Yeah, that's Success, so he will die. That took me 2 actions. So I will move. And I will use the forbidden knowledge to gain a resource and take a horror and do a damage to him.
1 down.
And I have to do a 6 versus 3. And there we go. So that's gone. Alright, we're back on track here. That'll be me.
Okay.
So...
No enemies on the board except for this abomination.
And he's going to engage you.
Yes. And I do have some help.
Okay. Alright. Oh, dark memory. Place one doing the current agenda. This can cause it to advance. If it is in my hands at the end of your turn, reveal it to take 2 horror. Alright, well.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
No, it's not. I could do, well, I can only hit him. No, I could use the forbidden knowledge during the mythos phase to hit that guy for 1.
And you should be able to put that dark memory horror, one of them, on Peter.
Yeah, yeah. I can dump a dark memory horror on Peter, and then I can do another damage to him if we haven't killed him at that point. All right.
Okay.
We have encounter cards, though.
Yes, we do.
I have to actually discard something here. I will pitch my other Peter.
Dissonant voices. No events, eh? That's actually too bad.
Yeah.
Here's a rules question. How many clues do I have?
You have 0 clues.
Even if Francis has 2?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, crud.
crap. That comes at a bad time. Okay. I do have enough life. Okay, so I think we have to ask ourselves now. We have 3 VP with the VIP area, the art gallery, and the pit boss. If you can evade the servant,
Yeah, I'll give that a shot. Are there victory points, or sorry, are there clues and victory points in the back alley when we get out?
yeah, but it's worth a VP, but you need to grab a clue off it, and then you have to resign, so you won't be able to get it anyway. So I think at this point we need to decide, do we simply evade the lurker, move, resign, and then I could just I can take a hit. I could just move to the back alley and resign, and I would take a damage and a horror.
Oh, I see. Not much hope in evading that conglomeration, is there?
Yeah, he's a 4.
Okay.
I'm just thinking that I'm on. I have 3 health left, so it's not.
Right. Do you have, say, manual dexterity waiting in your deck?
I might have 1, but there's also the chance I've got my stubborn detective who could come out as well.
All right. Okay. So I guess I will be evading. And I am a 2, but I have an unexpected courage and a seeking answers. So now I'm a 5. So that's a pass.
Okay, so that's good.
And I will go move for my second turn.
Now, you've got a... Do you have a Delve Too Deep?
I do, but I can't play them. Not this turn, because of dissonant voices.
Oh, right. Oh, what a pain. Yeah. Is that each of us? Yeah, we'd each have to draw 1. Yeah, I'm not too sure if that's gonna...
It's just that conglomeration, hey? If it wasn't for that one, we'd be good.
Yeah, the conglomeration, I think, changes the math. It's just going to be too difficult to... I mean, I could take down the servant. Well, let me see here. Okay, if I take down the servant, I'd need 2 shots with my shriveling. Then I would move. Yeah, but I have to take 2 attacks from the... I'd have to take 2 attacks from this thing. All right. What do you think?
Let's see how close you are. Well, you have to take 2 attacks from the conglomeration.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I could kill Pete. The problem is, okay, so what happens if I don't kill the servant? If I miss him, then I'm going to take an attack. And as long as I didn't draw any more enemies, I could do it next turn.
Oh, let's see.
So that would be 3, 4. At the end of your turn, reveal it and take 2 horror. Ah, the timing.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, if I hit him once, so I'd have to... Where are we in our turn, by the way?
Oh, I did my 1 action, and I was gonna run here. But if
And then you... Okay, so you've got 2 actions left?
yeah, I could potentially do something, although I'm not really in a position. I could actually do damage.
Or what happens if you take the conglomeration?
Then I could survive for a couple turns.
I'm just thinking if you grab the... Because you can dump the damage on Francis Morgan.
Yep.
So if you engage the conglomeration and then move...
Sure. Here, let me just flip this card over. Okay. So I engage the conglomeration.
That would be your second action?
Yes.
So your third action could be to move. You're going to take 2 attacks. and then you could resign next turn.
Yeah. And we could do the math then to see if we want to delve too deep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. I will move, so it will attack me, putting a damage on Morgan and a horror on me.
Okay. And so then I have a couple shots at him, at this other chump. So I will use the shriveling, so that's a 6 versus 4. 7 versus 4, does that do me any good?
I haven't even looked at the distribution in this bag. There's 1 minus 3 and 1 minus 4.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, you're generally pretty safe at 2.
And the cultist token is minus 3.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to pitch the painkillers to make it a 6, 7 versus 3, 7 versus 4. Alright, let's see how we do here. Alright, so he takes 2. And I will do it again. I will pitch the Drawn to the Flame to make it a 7 versus 4. Ah, for Pete's sakes. Oh. Okay.
We're still okay, though, because you haven't used your forbidden knowledge yet.
No, I can, yeah, because I can take a damage.
Because he won't attack you this turn.
No, he won't attack. I can take a damage. I can do 1 damage with my dark memories, and then I can do another with the forbidden knowledge. So I can kill him. I did just enough. So the question is, what do I do with my next action? If I draw a card, I have a chance to draw the detective. I can't remember what he does. I could put the fire axe out if I needed to kill something.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that then. Still okay for slots. Alright. Good enough. So you...
Okay.
So at the end of my turn, I'll reveal Dark Memories to take 2 horror and do a damage to this guy. Okay.
I get attacked. So that's another damage to Morgan and another sanity damage to me.
Alright, and this guy simply readies, so we can go to the upkeep phase, and I can put a horror on Peter with forbidden knowledge, and this guy will take a damage, and we get him to add him to the victory display. Alright.
So you've got Dark Memory.
Yes, I do. Oh, I've got to place a doom, don't I?
Nope.
Oh, because I took the 2 horror, right? Yeah, that's fine. I've got
That's
plenty
alright.
of horror to spare here, so I'm not worried about that at all. All right. Oh, and
Oh,
there's
good.
there's my second fire axe. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, I guess
Which
if you were with me, it would be nicer. It would
yeah,
be much
that would have
nicer
been
if you were at my location.
totally would have been.
All right. Okay, well, we've got to draw some encounter cards, I guess.
Okay,
So you
my
went
card.
first. Oh, perfect.
Curse luck. Oh, my dissonant voice is gone. All right.
Oh, well, that's about as good as it gets, I think. Test 3, and I'm a 6, so no problem. Okay, we got this.
I think so.
famous famous last words.
A rotting remains could do some bad things to me right now. Okay,
Well, you still got your rosary.
for now. So we're basically done, right?
We're basically done, yeah. It's
So
just
now
so we got we got four VP. You would have to take.
if I take the resign action, does this thing attack me first?
No, no.
Okay,
You don't take attacks of opportunity if you resign.
excellent. So if I play a delve too deep, he will attack me.
Yes, but I could play one at my location. If you resign, I'll play my delve too deep. Move, resign. We're good. Because
Oh,
even
so we'll,
even if I draw an enemy, I'm fine. I can still move and sacrifice Pete or whatever I have to do.
now one of us could also play delve too deep after the other one has resigned, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is that
Oh, that's what you're saying.
if you resign, because I
How
mean,
greedy? How greedy do we want to be?
well, that's the every VP counts. I mean, worst case for me is I draw two enemies. Let's check the. Yeah, we've got 15 cards still in the deck.
Well, why don't you come over here and then play your card?
Okay.
Because if you're over there, I mean that's just it means you'll get an attack of opportunity at the wrong moment, right?
Yeah, true. All right. Well, I will move one.
Because I guess
I will play Delve Too Deep. All right.
you go for it.
Add that sucker to the victory display. All right. So each of us takes a in player order. So it's me first. Frozen in Fear. That's fine.
Okay, and I get a mobster with retaliate. Fascinating.
Okay, so now you're at. Yeah. You could take two. You'd take two hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worthwhile going for the for the second one.
But I would only draw one card, right?
You would only draw one card, yes. But you're going to take 2 damage and a horror. The horror would go on.
I could put them all on Dr. Francis Morgan.
No, we need him alive. We need to resign
Oh,
with
really?
we need to resign with him alive. So
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Okay.
yeah, no. You can dump some damage on him obviously, but you can't. We do need him alive.
Well, then I could still take the hits.
Yeah. So I have one action left. I've got Yeah, I moved, played so I've got one action left. So it's either resign or nothing at this point. So I will resign.
That's okay. All right. So now let me math this out again, just to be sure. See how many wild icons I got here. I got some mine. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull one, just one. Add that to the victory display. We'll see if this is a bad idea. Okay, so that's 2 damage. Oops, that's not damage. 2 damage. 1 horror. Dissonant voices.
Okay, and that locks you out. So you can't
That
play
locks me
another
out.
one. That makes up your mind for you.
I resign. I wouldn't have done another one. That's just cutting it too close.
All
All right. I
right.
resign.
So we did well there.
Wow. we cut it close a few times.
Yeah, no, I think realizing that you could take that to conglomeration was pretty important because that it wasn't looking good there for a few minutes when we were trying to decide whether to take down the lurker or not.
Yeah. That's medical text. You might want to keep that. Let's see. Yeah, in this party, that medical text might be a really valuable pull. It's too bad because the Necronomicon without Daisy's tote bag.
Yeah, yeah, that sucks up your book slot or one of your hand
Yeah,
slots.
so I'll have to think about that. So, what's our resolution?
I believe we get uh, if each undefeated investigator resigns, advance. Come on. We get R2. If we resign with Dr. Francis Morgan under our control, we get R2. I'm not sure what R2 means, actually, but...
Let's see. Nope, don't have my book on me. It is upstairs.
So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
Yeah. It was the difference between 4 and 6 because of those 2 Delve Too Deeps we played.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
I just might agree with Sean on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Having seen it in play now, I think it's nice in this scenario because you do have the handy spot to resign and you don't have to worry too much about it.
Yeah.
I think in other scenarios where you don't have that nice, like I think this one, an extracurricular activity, you've got a nice place to resign as well. But resigning in that one doesn't really do you any good. Unlike
and
this
my
one.
games have tended to be closer in the later quests.
Yeah.
They tend to come right down to the wire.
Yeah. Like in Essex County Express, I wouldn't want to play it.
No.
That's hard enough as it is without adding more encounter cards, and that just increases your chances of drawing emergent horrors and all manner of nastiness. All
When
right.
that card was spoiled, it was during the initial cycle where we got 6, victory points every quest, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The
it
first,
certainly.
the core set really sets you up for a big letdown, I think, in Dunwich, where you're raking in the experience points, and then suddenly
Yes.
they turn the tap off on you, and things like Delve Too Deep become a little more important. Because I know I played, I think Undimensioned, you're only getting 1 or 2 or 3. I think up to 5. You can get up to 5, but I don't.
I don't think I'm going to get 5.
Yeah, and I played. Was it? I got 2. I think it was just 2 in Essex County. So when I was playing my Wendy deck last night, I was only getting 2 per game. So
Yeah, that's pretty much what we were seeing.
yeah, getting the parlor car and then the engine car. I never saw an emergent monstrosity, and then I don't think I would have been in a position to kill it either. So
Oh, we got 1. I was almost able to kill a second one. Almost.
yeah,
It was a similar case. I would have gotten too greedy.
yeah. All right. Well, this was great.
Yeah, so it was good. Glad to see it worked out well.
Yeah.
I gotta fix a couple of my images, but otherwise, rather smooth.
Yeah.
Good start.
Yeah, good start to the campaign.
Gotta think about what I want to include now.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll be upgrading to Mega Peter right off the bat. And then I'd like to give Blood Pact a try. There are some players who think it's really awesome, and I'm not convinced, but we'll see.
Depends on the quest, I think.
Yeah, it's whether
There's
you
a
can.
lot of agenda cards. Yeah, it's good. If you can game play it at exactly the right moment,
Yeah,
where the agenda is going to advance anyways, you can get some really good boosts out of it.
yeah. All right. Well, is there anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
Nope, just well, it was a great game. Let's just stick with that. There'll be more. It was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming along, Mike. That's great.
Well, thanks for the invitation.
Yeah. All right. That's going to do it for us today. If you enjoyed this playthrough, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave me a thumbs up. If you notice that we made any mistakes or just want to chat about this great game, please leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to be notified of when we release future content. If you'd like to contact me, I can be reached at manfromleng@gmail.com. I'm also on Twitter at manfromleng. Until the stars are right, keep your shotgun close and your elder sign closer. Take care out there, and happy investigating.